Yes, my fans, this is the boy Bunny again. Come to you with another little story. But as I always said, if it's the first time on the channel, don't forget to like, share, comments, and subscribe to the channel. So, what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to tell you a story, and this is a true story about myself that driving a Leland bus, a 36-seater bus from St. Anne's Bay to Kingston. Now, I never have a license and I never have a learner's license. And I am driving this 36-seater bus from St. Anne's Bay to Kingston. And I will tell you what happened on the journey. Now, let me tell you how this story come about and how I get to do this. I used to work on a bus as a handyman, and this bus used to come from Red Hills Road, and it run from Kingston to St. Anne's Bay through Spanish Town, Pine Hill, Loidas Vale, Kellits into St. Anne's Bay. So one day it happened that I couldn't go to work, and the owner man for the bus, I call him Magaman, and this bus they call Bunny, and it used to run from Kingston to St. Anne's Bay. Many people might remember this bus. It's quite a while back. Many people might remember this bus used to run through Pine Hill called Bunny. That's the bus I used to work on. So the bus, the morning when they leave out, for some reason I never get to go to work that day. So the owner man drive the bus, and it was the owner man, the conductress, and the handyman. They're the handyman and the bus. Anyway, I don't know what happened when the bus reached St. Anne's Bay, but the owner for the bus and the handyman and the bus catch up in some argument. Now, the handyman punched this man so hard that he ended up in a St. Anne's Bay hospital. Now, I don't pay on country bus because I was working on country bus, so I've been knowing quietly. So when this story realized that the bus never come home the night, we started to investigate what happened. So the morning I decided, alright, I'm gonna take a bus and go to St. Anne's Bay from Kingston to see what happened. So all the way down, no country bus, we don't hear nothing. By then, I get to St. Anne's Bay, the conductress leave St. Anne's Bay and come back to Kingston. So both me and the conductress pass one another on the way. So at that time, the conductress have the key for the bus, gone back to Kingston, and me on my way to St. Anne's Bay. So when I get to St. Anne's Bay, the bus park up, the handyman who hit the man, he was there, and the owner man for the bus was in St. Anne's Bay Hospital. I don't have a license, I don't have a learner's license, but I can drive. So what I do, I go underneath the bus, I get a screwdriver, and I bridge start the bus from underneath. Bus start up, jump in it, and I start to drive. Just me and the handyman drive from St. Anne's Bay, come up to Kellits, from Kellits all the way down to Loidas Vale, through Loidas Vale, through Kingston Town, all the way into Spanish Town Road, everything was good. Until when I reached to Mandela Highway, Ferry Police Station. Hey, guess what? There was a roadblock. Police was coming out in the road and stopping car like. And I'm telling you this. I'm talking, although this happened for a long time, I'm talking to you now. And I'm telling you that I'm getting palpitation right now as I'm telling you this story. When I reach up to Ferry Police Station, a police come out on the road and he do like this. And I just say 5, 4, 3. And the policeman go like this. And I just shook my foot down. Because what? There was no passenger in the bus. It was an empty bus, just 2 of us in it. And I was stepping it down the road. And when the policeman come out on the road and put up his hand, and I say 5, 4, 3. When he hear when I drive the gear in the bus, he just said, go on, go on, go on. And I tell you, I just swoop my foot down. And I'll show you bossy and show off me at this stage, I supposed to go turn left at 6 mile bridge, because the radius road me I go. But I'm so bloody bossy after that. I carry on drive straight along Spanish Town Road, come to Parade. And from Parade, up through Cross Road, up to Red Hills Road. And go up and park up. Wish I could just go up down Road Boulevard and reach where me I go. Easy. Anyway, I reach home with this bus. Pull up outside the house. I saw the conductor shove out her head. And this was about, I could say this was about 2 o'clock the evening. Conductor pushed out her head. And the first question she said, where did you get key for the bus? I said, I don't need key to start the bus. And the lady, the man wife come out, and everybody come out now, and everybody shocked. Because nobody know me as a bus driver. They know me can drive a liquor, but they don't know me as that type of driver. Drive a bus like that, a 36-seater bus from St. Anne's Bay to town. So they asked me, who bring home the bus? And I tell them, say, me bring it home. You bring the bus from St. Anne's Bay to here? I said, yes. Anyway, from there, they phone St. Anne's Bay Hospital and tell the owner man that the bus is at home. He asks them how the bus get home, and him tell him it's me. Believe me, the owner man for the bus immediately asks for a transfer from St. Anne's Bay Hospital to UC in Papine. And when they transfer him to UC, he never stay in there long, he come out. And when the man come out to the hospital, him send and call me. And I thought the man was going to talk to me decently. When the man come, the man threatened me. If me ever come near him bus again, what he will do to me. Threaten me. Anyway, the way he was talking to me, me leave and go back to my house. So I never come back to him, I think for about 3 days. I never come back to his place. And one day he said and called me. And when he called me and I come up, he said to me, I tell you something, you can go back to work. And I will tell you every morning, come up, start, check the Highland water in the bus, start it up, build up the air pressure, and park it out on the road until the driver come. From that, every morning I get an opportunity to do that. And he decided that he was going to help me to get my license. And it was so sad because this man is a man where every morning he wake up, he wouldn't have a cup of tea, he will have a flask, a rum for his breakfast, and eventually it take him life. So I never get him to get me the privilege. He never get to get me the license. But eventually, I get my license and I drive round town bus. I drive a bus from 3 Mile to Papine called Stone Love. I drive a bus called Morning Star from Kingston to St. Thomas. I drive a bus called Eastern Warrior from Kingston to Portland. And I drive Leland truck. So I get my desire and I drive all around Jamaica. All around Jamaica. So this is my story, and I hope you like my story about my bus driving. And as I said, this is a boy Bunny. Remember to like, share, comments, subscribe to the channel. Remember, subscribe to the channel. Be a part of this family, and also hit the notification bell, and you don't miss any video that goes up. Because this is a boy Bunny who love to come to you with some form of story. My channel may be not as graphic as other people do, but I am not a professional. I am a 63-year-old man who just pick up a hobby during the lockdown period. And I get to love it, and this is what I do best. So, as I said, like, share, comments, and subscribe to my channel and be a part. Bless, bless, bless. I'm out. Your boy Bunny. Peace and love.